John Calvin on Psalm 84, verses 1 and 2. How amiable are thy tabernacles, O Lord of hosts! My soul longeth, yea, even fainteth for the courts of the Lord. My heart and my flesh crieth out for the living God. How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord Almighty! David complains of his being deprived of liberty of access to the church of God, there to make a profession of his faith, to improve in godliness, and to engage in the divine worship. David was debarred from the sanctuary. He knew that God had not in vain appointed the holy assemblies, and that the godly have need of such help so long as they are sojourners in this world. He was also deeply sensible of his own infirmity, nor was he ignorant how far short he came of approaching the perfection of angels. He had therefore good ground to lament over his being deprived of those means, the utility of which is well known to all true believers. His attention was, no doubt, directed to the proper end for which the external ritual was appointed, for his character was widely different from that of hypocrites, who, while they frequent the solemn assemblies with great pomp and seem to burn with ardent zeal in serving God, yet in all of this aim at nothing more than by an ostentatious display of piety to obtain the credit of having performed their duty towards him. David's mind was far from being occupied with this gross imagination. The end he had in view in desiring so earnestly to enjoy free access to the sanctuary was that he might there worship God with sincerity of heart and in a spiritual manner. Those are sadly deficient in understanding who carelessly neglect God's instituted worship as if they were able to mount up to heaven by their own unaided efforts. My heart and my flesh cry out for the living God. David declares his longing extended itself even to his body, that is, it manifested itself in the utterance of the mouth, the languor of the eyes, and the action of the hands. When we consider that the sluggishness of our flesh hinders us from elevating our minds to the height of the divine majesty, in vain would God call us to himself, did he not at the same time, on his part, come down to us, or did he not at least, by the interposition of means, stretch out his hand to us, so to speak, in order to lift us up to himself.